stop. I'm a beast, roll, die. This is that vibe. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die. Had this on lock since day one. All I care about is family and my day ones. Money, power, and respect be embedded in me. I don't care what you say, no one is better than me. Melanin be in my skin, so the page watch. Middle finger to the eyes and keep the semi-cocked. I'm the product of Wu-Pun, Big Pac. We don't gotta be cool, go kick rocks. Only ease the mind when I meditate. Pessimist at first, now I flirt with faith. I just know I'm special like a 38. Either island of a hill or see the pearly gates. You won't see me smile till there's gold in it. I'm just being real, don't stick your nose in it. You ain't trying to listen to this rose in it. You ain't trying to listen to this rose in it. Bottle of that juice, ain't made of Henny sweet. Bring the pump to your kin and say trick or treat. Test me, I'ma put you in forever sleep. I'm your antidote and I'm puffing on the remedy. Find me in the cut, test the melodies. Cause I don't like what they be selling me. I'm wishing good luck to my enemies. Y'all gon' be stuck with the jealousy. Tell them I said rest in peace. This is that vibe. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die. This is that vibe. I be that guy. My click won't stop. I'm a beast, roll, die.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? How's everybody doing? Welcome to another edition of A Better Man. We are dedicated to men, not hating on women. It's an all-male panel. We do what we do. I'm one of your hosts, Truth, along with my brother from another mother, Jazz. How are you today?
Doing all right. How are you?
Looking good. I saw him doing cartwheels and backflips outside, man. It's a good day, good day.
Extra spring in my stuff.
Huh?
Extra spring in my stuff.
There you go. There you go. Other half of True Vibe TV, Mr. Jeff Shears, a.k.a. Mr. Socks. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good, man. Good. Tired, but good.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, dog. We running out of here today, I'm telling you, but we ain't going to not have a show. Shout out to BR, the other Mr. CEO himself. Take care of family business. We will be all here next week, so we look forward to that. You know how we always start the show off. Jeff, what you got for us today?
Not much more news, and not saying I was looking or anything after that fiasco. These fucking debates pulled up. People stop looking for your money.
They not getting it? No, really? They about to start killing themselves. They're not getting
I done
extra
said
money?
this other weeks before.
You were warned.
I'm only saying this again because my coworker asked me about the same shit. Well, no, he brought it up. He said, yeah, the House got a plan. And I was like, that was the Nancy Pelosi shit. I said, yeah, they passed it. That don't mean shit that the Senate or Trump was going to pass shit, which he didn't, and he actually went to Twitter and came out and said that, the economy's doing great. Yeah, great. Yeah. But that's G-R. Great, not good. Yeah. I was like, I don't know how he sees that, and we do not need another stimulus package as of yet. So if you think you're getting another $1,200, good luck. Good luck.
Other countries doing so much better than us.
But Canada got, I understand Canada got way less people than we do, but they getting $2,000 a month to
And
the
their
shit.
taxes are a little higher because but people don't care because they get the
That's what
program
I'm
they
saying.
need.
I
They're
wouldn't
still
be mad.
getting stimulus.
I would not be mad.
I mean, you look at it from just from this standpoint, where you have first of all, you're getting free health care. You ain't got to pay for that.
Yep.
So if you look at it from the overall look of it, you're making off fat like a rat. Okay, yeah, taxes a little higher, but you ain't got to pay to be. You sick, you good, walk in. You get
They don't
cured.
complain that their taxes are high.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all.
And
The
they
government
getting
actually
what?
worked to them to some extent.
Yeah.
You said $2,000 a month help.
What'd you say?
What are they getting for help?
2,000.
$2,000. I think for 3 months. they
$2
got
grand.
it.
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
Man, listen.
Yeah, you can fall off a building and not worry about nothing.
Yeah. People don't understand how far healthcare go until you get about mid-30s.
Yeah.
Because in my 20s, I wasn't worried about it. I had really good insurance, better than the one I even have now.
That is true.
Well, you can fall. Your phones will heal in less than 2 days.
Yeah. That was the thing. I would bounce back like nothing. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I just stopped eating
Not
soup.
today.
And you're like, nah. Yeah, until you get older, and then you start bitching like, "Yo, homie, I need the healthcare. Fuck my paycheck. Take an
Yeah.
extra $10 back. give me
Matter
all
of fact,
the
give me the
healthcare.
pay. Just give me free healthcare.
Healthcare. Yes,
Just work for healthcare.
you ain't lying, because this shit is serious. Everything ache.
And nothing is a copay anymore. It's just like,
Oh my god.
God forbid I go to a specialist. You better take that $2,000 you were saving.
Yeah.
Pay for that. 'cause
Your doctor only cover half of the shit. So if you get something done and you thought it was covered, now they send you the remainder bill. I got a $2,000 bill like that. I was like, whoa, you ain't telling me you wasn't covered for this shit. I was like, I can't, man. I can't. Be warned, he's trying to take away that health care too. The Medicaid, he's trying to structure down. What else is he trying to do? I don't want to say welfare is on state and federal, but if anything, with the federal has to chip in, they're trying to ease that back. How much money they have to put into things. So you talk about your Medicaid, your Medicare. So that's all you uninsured folks to go to the hospital. The charity care, kids, all that shit. They're trying to cut back on what's going to be covered and who's going to be covered.
There's a way to get around that because I had some friends from the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, how'd you get around it? Oh, we just gave like one digit off our social security number and spelled our name with one different letter.
Of course.
And they never came after.
They're a whole different person. That's like
Yeah.
changing the email on the fucking
So-
thing.
American-born people, that's just some advice.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Jeffrey with a Q, nigga. Fuck out of here.
I say with a Q.
Jeffq. Q. Q.
Just change
Q
the
is
last
silent.
number of social security number.
Q is silent.
Yeah,
Silent. Don't
like-
worry about that.
The shit wild. When you start adding this shit up, man, we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't care who you want, who you vote for. Go out and vote. Don't throw your shit away. Don't vote for Kanye West.
Well, it's like they're holding the votes
God.
for ransom.
Huh?
They're holding for ransom. Like, instead of giving you the care you need now, they're trying to hold off until after the election. You're just supposed to sit there and wait. And it was sad. I think one of Obama's greatest things he said is, McCain doesn't care about your health care because his is already paid for.
And he ain't lying.
You know what I mean? Like, their shit is good. They can go to the doctor when they feel like it for life.
For life.
You can't.
I mean, they're rich, but it's just a different form of Medicaid. That's all it is.
Yeah. This shit is better.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep it 100, and that's all the politicians. Everybody that you elected in the office, they straight. That's why they can wait. Oh, y'all out to November 8th? All right, we'll holler back then. You know what I mean? We'll come back and talk
Still
then.
getting paid.
While little Johnny dying, or grandma sick, and we don't know how this fucking COVID is eating her up. You get what I'm saying? So it's just certain things, but it depends what the code is. If the code is to get rid of him, you know what to do. Get this man one term, because I'm gonna be honest. I think that's all he's gonna get.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's all they're gonna get. That's all he's gonna get, one term, and that's just to get him out.
Would Cuomo go in as could he go as an independent, or would he?
Not for this
would he-
race. It's
no,
too
I'm talking
late.
about next 4 years.
He can run
He can run
whatever.
whatever he wants.
He
Okay.
can run whatever. If he gets enough for the Republican Party, he can run there. The Democrats is going to be looking because they know Kamala. Well, I'm not a knocker, but it's not strong enough.
No, she's not.
She's not
Well,
strong
I mean,
enough.
She talks like a giggly.
they tried to bring some of, in my opinion, they tried to bring some of the, female Republican votes over, just by having a female. But at the end of the day, she sent more black people to jail than anybody. So it's like, so just because she is of color doesn't mean that
Right. But she followed the code. She did her job. Put
Facts.
motherfuckers away.
Facts.
Yeah, the fact that y'all give me 80% black males, I throw the motherfuckers away. You get what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. So I'm not knocking for or against her, but she followed the code. So as of now, if the code is really, let's get rid of Trump because he's bad for business for 90% of us, including some of those rich folks, including some of those regular Republicans.
Facts.
They don't even like his ass. They're like, yo, this motherfucker gotta go. You know what I mean? We don't care how y'all assassinate him. Just get him up out of here. Just get him up out of here. We're gonna smooth in.
Give him the corona for real.
For real, yeah. So we don't know. We don't know what it is. So that's what I'm saying. They get it. We know why. The code was to get him out. We get to start over again. You know what I'm saying? They put their best against our best. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be I was gonna say Pence, but I don't think it's gonna be Biden again. I was like, yeah, he ain't sharp. You know what I mean? We using every bit of processing power his brain can put up at this point. You know what I mean?
Why they get it? Like, even Hillary at the time, she was sick, but no one knew about it.
Yeah.
Why are they getting all these sick people to run for Democratic presidency?
They don't have anybody. That's the sad thing. They really don't have anybody.
No.
She pretty much ran on her name.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
For the most part.
She ran on her name.
Look what my husband did. I was around my husband when this happened. We was cool. I was in the room. I was
When he
kicking
signed that document, I walked by the Oval Office.
Exactly. I was picking the curtains at that same time that he was in the war. Just so you know. I don't know, man. But everything is up for grabs. I'm telling you, I'm still holding to the point. The beginning of next year is going to suck. The economy is going to drop. I don't care who gets in. We still in these acts, a lot of these acts. So you have Pelosi's was like almost $3 trillion, and the other one was like $1.5 trillion, roundabouts. What they covered was the difference. You know, Pelosi covered a lot more social programs and programs for small businesses or things like that. These guys were only worried about big guys, banks, big industries, trying to save it that way. I have the most feeling that that's going to be the way they're going to go, no matter who gets in. They're going to save because the airline was like, yo, we only cut about 30, but we was looking to cut 60. You know what I mean? They furloughed a lot of people. A lot of people are going to be laid off. The bill coming due for tax time. So when all these little restaurants and other places like we can't pay our taxes or we couldn't pay this or they got new debtors, that's it. A lot of folks effed up on the PPP loan. Like I said, it was only 6 questions, folks. I said it wasn't tough to get it. Every financial place was offering it. They partnered with like PayPal.
Facts.
What's the name? All these other little things. They really weren't checking. Only asked for one thing on your tax receipt, on your taxes. So, you know what I mean? Like they catching the dude now. Like the court for doing Pretty Ricky. How much money he took? $800,000.
I was dying.
$800,000.
And
Motherfucker brought a
the
Lamborghini.
dude got money though. You know what I mean? The NFL was the NFL player too. I think he was part of the whole $24 million Ponzi thing they put together.
Yeah. So, but it was just that simple. So now, you know, they're trying to get all the money back because being in debt to the bank that they got it from wouldn't even hurt them because they got high income coming in.
Right.
So they're like, yo, we just hold this loan off. You know, one day we just pay it all off. They got credit look good. We'll wait. Hopefully another bailout come. You get what I'm saying? And then, you know, we come up on the PPP too. You get what I'm saying? And how many of these things are there?
Crooks, man. It's like the system is not set for us.
No, I want to see I want to see how many people last. When January hit, that's when we'll know. Let's be honest. When we get cold, that's when shit's gonna start shaking. You know, the 600 drying up, folks. 600 drying up. I see people moving all the time. A lot of houses in pre-foreclosure. People trying to renegotiate with housing while you still got the decent credit. School loans are off everybody's credit, just so if you ain't never checked. But they coming back.
Oh, definitely.
The 1st of January. So right now, if you need to make a move, make a move. You get what I'm saying? And whatever you balance is going to hit. And be like, well, it's going to mess up your numbers. We all are going to see a big thing. You know, regular unemployment drying up. That shit got to come due. And then all the states that kept paying extra, you're going to have to pay back some of that FEMA money, folks. For the states that were able to get the extra 3. You're going to have to pay back the regular unemployment somewhere. You know, nothing is going to be for free. So you see what I'm saying? Like, nothing's going to be for free. Somehow, some way, I expected Biden and them coming to raise taxes.
So you figure they're just trying to get us past Christmas? So is that what?
I thought they were just trying to get us past the election, and then whoever gets stuck with it got the ball.
Well,
you know
what
I'm saying?
even if Trump loses and he's still in office till January, so he's gonna finish the year out.
Yeah, but that don't mean he's gonna do shit. Nigga, I don't give a nigga. I'm not cleaning up my room. This shit dirty. We
Well,
moving.
that's what I'm saying. Like as far as like
He's tireless.
He
and
would
vindictive.
leave people hanging like
fuck
that.
shit up when he leaves.
You better believe it. You better believe it. So now you gotta remember when the first thing they gotta do is undo all the stuff he did. You get what I'm saying? So you got your hands full already. It's not like you walking in and like, yo, in the first month we did everything.
We're
Like,
doomed.
nah. we all forget. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough build up. It sounds doom and gloom. It's just the way it is, you know. And this now with this technology and stuff, and you know him tweeting everything, we get to see everything front and center. So we know how it is. We know how it goes.
Take that phone away from his ass.
Yeah, I don't even know why they ain't block him, give him no signal in the White House. I'd be like, yo, that whole wing don't even got no signal, bro. Don't even step on the lawn. We ain't got no signal.
Like, we know you're the president, but we need to watch you.
Yeah, exactly. Satellite phone only, homie. That's it. Yo, I honestly don't know where we're gonna go from here. You know, it will affect everybody in some form. It will affect everybody in some form.
Well, I mean, you noticed that last night. Like, even when you do go out, you're getting hit with this COVID tax shit.
No way should I ever pay the motherfucking the tip.
Like, yeah, you go,
already
you
in on a
you
two-party
go
bill.
someplace and you know, there's COVID, and then other places that added on. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
They were doing that in New York. They allowed them to do that. And I was just like, I don't know. I mean, I get it. They're trying to save away, but how much can you do with all the debt?
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, if you hurting, what do you think we are? The ones who don't have a business. All right?
Exactly.
And then when we come there, we do decide, hey, listen, let's just get out the house at least one night. You got to deal with extra money on top of that. Like,
it's wild. And then not even a full menu.
and your overhead ain't what it used to be.
That's time to be romantic. Let's just sit in the yard and cuddle.
Serious.
I'm
Baby,
trying to
let's
be
walk in the
romantic.
park.
Take her ass to the kitchen.
Yeah.
I got these mozzarella sandwiches I just made. That's
Yo,
it.
Put some candles out.
That's it.
Say I love you a lot. You're good.
Yo, what's that expensive cheese, man, that steaks? It starts with an H or something like that.
Oh God.
It's really expensive. Like,
I know what
bitch,
you're
I
talking
made you a grilled cheese sandwich
Yo,
with potato bread, bitch. That expensive
Yo.
cheese and potato bread.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I
forget the name of it.
can't, man. Like I don't know how it's gonna go, but I know a lot of us gonna be affected by it. Remember, a lot of Americans just live check to check,
Facts.
and the fact that we took the stuff away, they bitching about the census. Some of the things like Butterfly was saying on the stuff is, what's included on the census. A lot of people haven't filled out for the census. Well, here's the trickery. How do we know a lot of people haven't filled out on the census? Are we going by last year's numbers? We don't know. You get what I'm saying? We sent out 6. We only got back 3.
Well, I can say maybe, and I could be wrong. I can say, like, even if it was, a lot of people may haven't done as many as last year, especially with everyone moving around. Like you said, like, over there around you was like, you know, damn near, what do you call those weaves that in the Western days?
Oh yeah,
You know,
tumbleweeds.
It's tumbleweeds. You know, everyone's moving. I've seen a lot of people moving out of state, like Jeff said. You got people coming here, just changing their states, trying to take, I don't want to say take advantage, but trying to take effect of all
take
the help that
advantage.
they can get.
Take advantage. They're not stupid. They're trying to take advantage as best as they can. The census is how the money gets directed.
Yeah.
When it comes down, that's what people fail to see. So in a sense, I think they're not getting the numbers that they want. That's what makes a big difference. You can't say stuff like that because that means, you know, you're structuring a play. You know, so if they know this area is more Hispanic now and they're not getting that many turnout on Hispanic census, you get what I'm saying? They're
Right.
like, oh, well, 2 and 4 don't make this. What's up?
So, question:
You know?
couldn't they just do it by your tax return?
Well, that's the funny thing because they came up. I was gonna do the census. They knocked on my door.
Yeah.
Are you near Ontario? Do you live in this part? Like, and I can ask you questions. They go, you know everything about me. Why do I have to do the damn
Thank
census?
you.
I was like,
Thank you.
You don't live with anybody. Does it say so on the paper? No. That's your
You
answer.
got it. Yeah, you still on point. This ain't me.
So he knew everything. Oh, your Social Security ends in this, that, whatever. Like, why are you here if you know everything about me?
That's what I'm
I'll do your
saying.
census. I'll do it, but I'm just curious.
If you filed
This
the
is just
taxes,
my job, sir.
Yeah.
especially for
Yeah.
everyone who got a return, that's pretty much everybody.
Well,
That's how you should be filing your
Jesus.
census.
That would make sense. Same thing with voting online or something like that.
Oh, we
But-
don't want that.
You wouldn't want voting online? Why not? We can secure it.
I mean, not really.
Yeah.
I know people who could just hack that shit alone. So
That should be the most watched thing. The NSA and the FBI with the local police would be on your shit in about 22 seconds. Be like, oh, that's Jeff on East 1st Street. Catch him on the back apartment, nigga.
It's like
Get the
that's
drone
the-
out.
I look at that like what happened in Florida with the punch-in ballots, and you know damn well it's punched, but then you shake it, but like, well, this is punched also. I'm not gonna get the fuck out of here. with
Or the
that
char
bullshit.
incident.
Yeah. Or the naked balance in fucking PA. I was like, what, nigga? How do you know to put that shit in 2 envelopes? What the fuck? Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I figured that, but then I figured how many people lie on their things.
Facts.
People lie all the time. They lie about households. So if you living with somebody and you file separate, and she living with somebody, you know what I'm saying? And she living with you and she file separate, and she take the kids, or you take one kid and she take another kid.
That kills me. It's like, you take this kid, and they split. It's like, dude, that's supposed to be together.
If you can, no. Here's the thing. After a certain
That's
amount of
my
kids,
point.
Like
That's
if
my
you
point.
go to the projects and not just the projects, but certain areas where there's like 7 kids by one shorty, and after the 3rd one it don't count, so they be renting their kids out.
Yo.
Yeah. Or other kills, like say if you're getting alimony,
Yeah.
the husband who's paying you your alimony should clean the goddamn kids. not
Right.
You. So
Right.
Not only do you get alimony, plus you get 10 grand or 5 or whatever
Yep.
the hell it is
Yep.
per kid.
Yep.
No, bitch, I'm cleaning my kid. I don't give a fuck if they don't live with me or not.
Yeah. But you got to remember, so how many people lie about that?
Oh yeah, please.
So that would throw off the count. I mean, there's better ways to count. Hands down, there's better ways to count. They're trying to get a systematic count of how many people are in a given area for the whole population, and then the whole population in the U.S. in total. It's better ways to count. Knocking on doors, to me, would have never been the best.
That's
Some
just
people don't
tradition.
answer the door. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's from the back of the day.
But some people don't answer the door. If you hear illegal,
I mean, you
they're
just
not
gotta-
fucking with you, but they want to count illegals, but I know they're not, and they're not filling out the fucking census. Because in the end, it's probably going to come bite him on the ass.
Oh, yeah.
Gutierrez does live at 184 Jones Street. And let's slide that to ICE. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, we're going to pay her division in December. We're going to hold that one. We're going to hold this one. You get what I'm
Census.
saying?
Hands behind your back, please. You say you're census? I didn't say that. Did you record it?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, this you, right? This you. We don't know, but all that information is privy to everything in the government system.
Right.
I hate when they say, "Oh no, we don't share with whatever." Fuck out of here.
Bullshit.
Fuck out of here.
Oh,
Miss me with that shit on another day. Please.
I just thought I know how to get them to open the doors. Just give the census books to the Mormons. Them niggas is the thoroughest motherfuckers in the world. Them niggas will go in projects and not get touched.
That's weird how they're respected so much.
Yeah, motherfuckers don't fuck with the Mormons.
Yeah, but they don't have nothing on them but their suits and their Bible, so I guess
Yeah.
they ain't got nothing. They ain't got shit.
Uh-huh.
But you know how
They
like
broke. They broke.
you go to the wrong neighborhood, people just want to fuck with you just to fuck with you.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
fuck with them dudes.
No, they'll just
Niggas
smile and
that-
say, Jesus loves you.
Yeah,
Anyway.
exactly.
Motherfuckers don't steal their bikes.
Come to church with me. We can take.
Hey, good, yo. I don't know what it is.
I mean, look, I don't know. I have no idea how they want to count this stuff, but everybody's pushing this big census issue. Republicans are pushing it.
I would say, like you
Everybody's
said,
pushing it.
wait till after January. Wait till after the election, redo it.
They not.
but
They
you
not.
would
They're
have-
not gonna spend no money for to redo it.
Oh well.
And that's it. I mean, and the key issue. I mean, that's one of the key issues. I don't know how much they fund for the census, but it's every 10 years. So they just, somebody takes a stipend or a little bit here or here, whatever it is. But I don't know. I don't know if they want to do an emergency one. They've already issued a lot of funds. They cut back on a lot of day-to-day people, but they have given out. Some people did go door to door, and I got a few letters there, and I had already did it. I did it electronically.
Yeah, I did it by mistake. It was knocking on the door across the hall. It came out. I was like, oh, who are you?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
who the hell are you? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Let me introduce myself. Are you Ranier Laterra?
You do everything. Apartment A5? Okay, yeah.
All right, I'll do the census.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Because he tried before. I don't know if same guy. He was ringing my bell. Who are you? Oh, no, come back some other time. I just fucking doing something. I'm fucking taking a nap and shit.
Yo.
I want to do a census.
Exactly. So, but it's that's going to play a big issue. If Trump does win, I'm not worried about him building a wall. I'm worried about him making new rules for certain people, to follow.
Business for him.
Yeah, business as usual. So that's what we really need to be mindful of. You know, these are the people who can move the goalposts, and they will move the goalposts in that all the time.
Towards them.
Yeah, always towards them.
Towards them.
Always towards them. So you got to be mindful with these things, you know.
Well, I wouldn't mind that if they at least gave Americans jobs of shipping everything to China. Jeez,
Again, yeah.
because people won't care if it benefited
Well,
them.
that's that famous name, Clinton, who started that dumb shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what NAFTA or whatever the fuck it is.
Yes.
They ran their asses overseas quick as hell.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I mean,
Well, that's why we can't grow fruit here.
yeah.
Think about it. We got Puerto Rico. You see all that land over there? We could easily put banana trees or whatever tropical fruit
I don't know if it's big enough for U.S. consumption.
For at least a quarter. At least a
yes,
quarter of our consumption. So we
Right.
wouldn't have to buy from Mexico or wherever the fuck we buy, or Peru or wherever we get it from.
And it's
When
a
you think
U.S.
about it,
territory. But the
It's
thing
right
is-
there.
Here's the thing, though. They have that
Florida even. Shit.
Florida. They have that that act where the Jones Act. So Puerto Rico government, okay, we'll have our own act.
Yeah.
Instead of paying 50 cents for it now, you're gonna pay $1.75.
$5 for it.
I don't know if they have that power, but
I mean, yeah, all that stuff comes into play. But when you think about this, these are the rules and stuff that you really, really want your, you know, your senators, your representatives,
because if
your local
California has a
people to
bunch
do
of-
it.
You know, they grow shit there too.
California,
But they can
yeah.
grow more.
Yeah, they got a bunch of shit, and all that shit's now fired up, so they can just flip the topsoil now and start fucking paving shit through.
And it's not full year, but you can grow tropical fruit sometime of the year, and the rest of the year you can go to Puerto Rico, which is fully tropical.
Well, you think that, but that's what I'm saying. We have areas, Hawaii even, certain little spots in
Yep.
Hawaii. Not vast.
And if you want to go international, even
Yeah.
though we didn't have good relations with Cuba years ago, we have better relations today. So if we have to go national, let's go 300 miles off the
That's what I'm
coast.
saying. That's what I'm
So-
saying. But people don't see that. You know what I
No.
mean? Mexico made out like a bandit in that. Mexico and Canada.
And I can't believe I see fruit and vegetables in supermarkets
Yeah.
from China. I can't believe that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe that shit. It's like,
Yeah.
you can't trust it. They use human waste as fertilizer.
They have less standards
Yeah.
than what we would expect. And a lot of that shit still making it in the garbage.
It's chicken that comes from China.
Get that kosher shit. Y'all don't have to worry about
Yeah,
none of
yeah,
that.
y'all laugh, but
Just-
Kosher is great, but it's expensive as fuck. I went to the supermarket. I can't afford this shit.
But check this out. So now they putting a lot of people on Snap, and then a lot of people been eligible for Snap now, right? Since all this shenanigans, a lot of people, Whole Foods accept Snap. Whole Foods deals with local markets. No, who's the guy who deals with local markets? Not Aldi's. It's another dude. Oh my God, I forget one of these places.
Stop and Shop or Stoppers?
One of these new shop. Yeah, one of these shops up here. They only deal with local Stu Leonard's.
Okay.
Stu Leonard's only deals
They
with
starting to
local
open them
things.
shits up too. Okay.
They are flying up here, buddy. Through all this. Not missing a beat. But they deal with local farms.
Good.
So they didn't lose. Like when I couldn't find toilet paper and all that, yeah, I couldn't find. But when meat started getting hectic, over there they were still about the same. And they were getting from local source. This is
Okay.
Jersey farms. This
Okay.
is New York farms. This is Pennsylvania farm. You know, everything was tri-state area. Nothing was hard. You know what I'm saying? Nothing was like, yo, we
Those are
got
the
some
stores we need-
Tennessee.
Those are stores
and
we
the
need to be
truck is
going
down.
to.
But things like that, and it can be expensive too. But you know, things like that, these new rules things that you really want to put in place. This is the time. That's why I say go vote. Read about the local electors, the rest of the people. Don't worry about the president. It's all the little other peoples. You know, like Butterfly so lovingly said, "I voted appropriately." Yeah, I'm sure the fuck you did. It just
Yeah, you don't know.
right.
All
It's
right.
a damn shame, man.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about this, and it falls right into what we were discussing today. So I want to ask you two gentlemen, does your vote actually count? And I want you to give me your honest opinion.
And presidential, no, because electoral college anyway. If everything beneath that, yes, it does count.
True.
You, Jeff?
I'm on board with what he said.
Same thing?
To a point, yeah. But I do believe in voting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See how let me
You gotta make that bigger.
Yeah. Let me,
I was
let
like,
me-
nigga, I see red dots over your head. Nigga, what the fuck
me
is
make
that? I was like, come to face if you need to. We can see it. We
Yeah.
can talk about it. You can always close it.
I don't mind covering me. I just want everyone to see.
Look at that. 55 fucking joints for California. That's why they always go there.
All right, so what I was
Ohio.
talking about as far as does your vote actually count, and my brother said it right. Now I'm going to bring it back home, but we're talking about the presidential race. So I want to talk about this, and this became so very important around the Al Gore situation.
It was the first one I remember that the popular vote was more than the
Yes.
electoral. He technically with the people he won.
Yep.
Right. So what we're saying here is, even though the majority of the people in the world will vote for one particular person, your vote is counted as higher or lower depending on the state you live in. So, for you people in North Dakota and Montana, you ain't shit. Sorry.
Pay attention where they go campaign. We ain't never heard them over there. We don't hear them come to New Jersey to campaign. They always pass through. They in New York, though. New York was 29. You see what I'm saying?
Let's just do it like this.
Yeah, there you go. Pay attention where they go. Look at the big numbers. They always in Florida. Homie moved in Florida now. They always
Kentucky's
in.
another one.
Yep. Look at that. Texas,
Now, even
California.
though Florida does not generate as much money as the tri-state, how the fuck they got as many electoral votes as us? You can thank Bush brother for that shit, okay?
Good old Jeb.
So again, for you people who are voting, like, look how fucking big Montana is.
Nah, man.
I think a lot of his woodlands.
Montana's fucking huge, and it's only worth 3 electoral votes. So just like the guys were saying, this is going to show you during the campaign back in the days, you were wondering why those individuals never came to your state.
Yep.
And really did some true, serious campaigning.
Yep.
This is why.
Yep.
They're going to hit Maine. They're going to hit New York, Florida. They're going to hit Georgia, Texas, California. And the billionaires out there in Washington, that shit went up over the last couple of years.
Yeah. I believe this has to do with like something with population and it's something
That's what they
funky.
say,
Yeah.
but basically, it's, in my opinion anyway, it's like conspiracy theory. It's done for design, so the real people that are in power can choose who can be president.
And
Oh
it
no,
just
hands
go-
down, I believe that. Yeah, it's a strategic map in this.
Absolutely.
There's a strategic map in here because
And it just goes to show you,
when
like,
you see the cutting of the towns and the states,
Right,
yeah, they
think about it.
overlap and stuff. Yeah.
Why don't other developed countries have an electoral college?
Motherfucker, that should be a headache for them.
Exactly.
Developing nation. Imagine India with
like
this.
Alaska ain't worried
shit.
about fucking. Alaska ain't
Elections
worried
every
about
20 years.
farming.
Exactly. No, Alaska, man, come
They're
on.
not worried about fucking farming.
Man, they got aliens and motherfucking ice bears. What the fuck? That's literally what they have up there. That's it.
Yo, Hawaii got more than motherfucking Montana, North Dakota. Like, this just goes to show you.
Look where Kanye at. Wyoming. He gonna split that vote probably in Trump's favor for 3.
Well, I mean,
So he can take an easy little 3.
we're going to keep it here. So,
No, I'm with you.
what Jeff is saying, and everyone's saying, why do they think Kanye's doing this? And that's just for, let's say, states like this. We're going to talk about the 11s and the 10s, even here. This shit here.
Illinois. Yep.
Illinois. So, if you can split a vote. So, for those individuals who would normally wouldn't vote for Trump at all, that would give Biden their vote, this is when Kanye West slips in and takes some of Biden votes.
Yep.
So, Trump can win that state.
Yep.
And is it 220? How many electoral votes? 200, 220, 208?
I think it's 2. I thought it was 220, right? No.
I know it was in 200s. I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly.
220,
somewhere
something
around
like
there.
that?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, all those states added up comes up to 2 and change. I think it's 220. I could be wrong. And you actually become the president. It didn't matter if the majority voted. The state that you are living in is counted for whatever particular amount. So it doesn't matter if Wyoming, every single individual votes for Biden. You're only going to give that guy three electoral votes.
Right. I mean, that could be the favor if it's close. If we talk about the 200 race, you get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
everything's
Something like-
close. And now they like, yo, I need that 3. I need that.
Do you guys believe this is going to be close? I think it's going to be a landslide.
I think it might be close.
It's funny. It's like everyone's like, oh, you're watching the results. 200,000 for this guy, 300, whatever. It's like that doesn't matter. Just wait.
Yeah.
Wait to see what states turn red and blue.
Well, yes.
That's what matters, not the fucking how many people are voting for it. Like,
Yeah,
people
absolutely right.
are all excited. It's like, don't you idiots know this doesn't matter?
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah.
sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm gonna wait, and I don't know, because like we were talking the other day, with the mail-in ballots, I don't know when New Jersey has to start counting. If they can count early, we'll be good. We can give something by the end of that night. Everybody has this much or everybody has that much. If they don't and they start counting, because some states said they're not going to start counting until the day of, I said, you got to be motherfucking kidding me.
It's gonna be forever.
That's what I'm saying. You got to open that bitch up, have grandma and grandpa count that motherfucker.
Facts.
Then
Give 'em-
have that shit
give
recounted
'em
by
their
us.
$12 an hour to do so.
Yeah, exactly. They had that shit recounted by us and reported. So that may be, like I said, we don't know when we might hear it, depending on the certain states.
That's the thing. Like with those votes, those mail-in votes, you have to. There are unsavory people out there. There's one mailman who got caught dumping
that
ballots.
dude, yeah, in New Jersey, right? Yeah, the dude
Yeah.
over there, yeah.
And that the military votes was found dumped too.
That's what I'm saying.
So I was like, dude, it's just be fair. Just let the.
And allegedly, he just dumped them for the hell of it.
because he knew that it was an anti-Trump area.
I was like,
I don't know about the military votes, but I know the.
yeah, but the post office
yeah.
guy. I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
So why don't you just let things go the way they're supposed to?
Yeah, just
Well,
let
that's
it
a
go.
sad
be
thing.
fair.
Everybody wants their beliefs to be, and it's
You want to shove them down your throat.
as
Yeah.
long as my thing is, as long as everyone's getting treated fairly, that should all that matter. But unfortunately, you have some people who want to say and put off that I'm better than you. And they want everyone to know that they're better than you. They can buy the what the Creflo said. He wanted to buy the was it Creflo? I forgot the
Free flow dollar.
no the yeah was it the
The airplane? You want the airplane?
the airplane
Yeah.
cash wanted another one.
Yeah, yeah. I
Sitting
need
there
a bigger
bragging.
jet. Yeah.
This guy's worth fucking
He's a
$400
billionaire.
million.
He's worth, yeah. He's
It's
one of the
fucking
billionaires.
sad, man, and
Mm-hmm.
his congregation can't eat. But what votes do
It's a
matter?
different conversation.
Yeah, serious.
Is
Separation of
your-
church and state.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your councilmen, your
Yeah.
wards, your senators, your states, your governors. You are individually putting these people in power.
Yeah.
So for those states, let's put it back up. For those lesser states like, Alabama, Kansas, if you can change and put the right person in power in those states, this is how you can start making a difference. Jeff, you look at real quick for me the qualifications to actually be eligible. I forgot what it was. I know
Eligible
you did
for
it.
what?
Eligible to be considered to aldermen and councilmen and stuff like that. I know you did the show about the guy who the young guy. I forgot who ran and then got a paycheck and then fucking disappeared.
Damn, that must have been a while ago.
Yeah.
Remember that.
But it's not easy. It's not hard. But you yourself can run.
So usually, I just wikied how to be
Right.
a city council. So you must meet whatever the city's age requirements are for public office. Some say you must be at least 18. A lot of said you need to be over 25, like in Denver, Colorado, or California. They just ask, or a place like San Mateo in California asks you to be over 18. So you got to meet the age. Need to be a U.S. citizen if you need to run. Certain places ask you a certain year to be a citizen. So if you came over here and now you got your citizenship, you need to be at least 3 to 5 years of citizenship. Generally. This is what they're saying generally. Ensure you're registered to vote in the right location. So you got to make sure you're registered to vote for the town and whatever thing that you need to run in. Some places don't even need that. You need to live in the area. You need to live in your district that you're going to run for. I would hope that'd be a no-brainer, but no. Some people
No.
get kicked off of that. I've seen that. They ask for you to avoid conflicts of interest.
Yeah, right.
That's a big doozy. Or at least try. I'm saying this part. At least try to hide it.
Yeah.
Conflicts of interest. somebody just asked about that. It was funny. I think it was Channel 7. They said somebody needs to do a report on how Trump's businesses are doing since he's been in office up to now.
Probably doing very well.
Extremely well, and probably set up for the future.
Especially
too.
all his Trump gear, his shirts and everything.
Yeah.
Made in China.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we always talk about no one wants to be in office for the pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's for the future business ventures that they know they can set up
Yeah.
in the long run.
And you need to stay out of legal trouble. Those are the main 6 points. Need to stay out of legal trouble.
Need to wait till you're no longer president or to beat Melania up again, or whatever her name is, Melania.
Melania.
Whatever it is.
So it just
No,
goes
no
to show
hands
you,
until after the election.
That's what you got Secret Service for. You'll beat that bitch ass.
just give them the nod. Yeah, I mean, you gotta give them the sign. You can't verbally, wink the left eyeball or something.
What did Rick do to you? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So by saying this is what I'm saying. You have to start making a change sometime, some way. And this is how you do it. You start locally. You get the experience. And there are a lot of individuals who already have been elected that did that. But what happens is these individuals start getting vacations to Dubai by these big corporate and pharmaceutical companies. If you can take that away, it'll change voting altogether.
To make it a policy, because in our company, you're not supposed to accept gifts, trips, or anything.
That's right.
By anybody.
That's right.
So if we have that as a corporate policy, why shouldn't it be political? But it should have been that years ago.
Yeah. Well, that's very hard to do because you have what's the corporate sponsors? The one who
Lobbyists?
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lobbyists that sit out there and we're big smoke. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah.
Like I say, if you take
Come
that,
take the strip.
take that out of the
We got a
equation,
donation for you.
take it out of the equation, you give everyone a budget,
Mm-hmm.
and then you run.
You want a gift, a hat, and a mug. Coffee mug, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone gets the same budget, and you got to run.
That would
Not
make
really.
more
'Cause
sense.
you should just have a TV out like ABC, NBC, and they don't even charge because just for the fate of the country. All right, here's your
National
speaking
television.
platform.
Yep, just it.
Plus, we'll have a debate next week. You have your own 20-minute or 30-minute platform. You do the same thing, and we don't have to worry about campaigning or lobbyists
I'm down. I think that would be great for them.
because everyone in the whole country can see it.
Everybody would see it. Yeah.
That would have helped. Oh, what's her name? OC or OA? That Latin shorty. God. Something like that would have helped
Castro,
someone like her who didn't have obviously the war chest to actually go to bat with any of these individuals, but something like that would help someone there. Like give everyone the fair chance.
But see, things like that, and not to, it feels like I'm knocking her all the time. But not to knock anyone in that position. That's a strategic move.
Mm-hmm.
That area in the Bronx, I believe it's the Bronx.
Yeah.
It's the Bronx. I believe it's the Bronx. That area in the Bronx for the House of Rep has such a small counting. So meaning she only had to appeal to, let's say a couple of, I'll expand
Couple
a couple of,
hundreds.
yeah, it was actually a couple hundreds, but I'm just saying a couple thousand people. You understand? And out of a couple thousand, how many do I need to win the vote? And that's exactly what she got. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I really only need to get 800 votes in my name. And I'm going to come out in an area that's heavily Latin and say I'm going to change everything for the best, and I'm really one of you. And I'm not saying she not or she out there blindsided. I'm just thinking, all power is going to corrupt. I'll check her in 2 years, and that bitch be
She'll
like,
be
yo,
corrupt.
nigga, I was Trump since the beginning.
Even the current governor of Puerto Rico is pro-Trump now.
Did you see that? That's what I said. I said, whoa! Whoa!
Hey, man, it's all about the
But
those
Politics.
It's not the one that
individuals
didn't want it though, right?
trying
That's the
to
lady who
get,
didn't want. See,
extra
she was trying to
favors.
get out there. I can't, because you get on there with them, and I'm like, yo, your people at the top is fucking y'all. When if that's the case, the gates are wide open. I mean, let me just come through and fuck y'all.
That's what they said. Was it all the donations that went to Puerto Rico because of the hurricane
Yeah.
or whatever? They're all was stolen.
I believe
And
it.
they blame the Puerto Rican government. You know, they're corrupt. Well, they've been corrupt for decades. Why are you worrying about it now? Why
Thank
didn't you fix it back then?
Thank you.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is its own little government, but you're
Yeah.
still a U.S. territory. The United States has the power to go in there and clean shit up.
Yep.
They never did it.
Nope.
'Cause
There's
it
no
doesn't-
money in it.
Well, it doesn't matter. The thing is, corruption will it's not going to go, oh, let's go home now. No, it's going to stay there
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah. Yeah. It always spreads.
If Puerto Ricans are your citizens, then help them. Clean up the Puerto Rican government.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with
Nah,
you. It's
but
hard to get in power, man.
We
That
want
shit
to go
corrupts.
after people with slingshots and say it's the deaf.
Yo.
It's a threat to our way of
Life. Yeah. Look, power corrupts, man. That's what I said. But like in that situation with Ocasio-Cortez, they kind of cherry picked her
Facts.
to run and take it, and it was great because oh man, was it 18? No, what are we in? We're in 20 now. 19. They had the run. They were going to get rid of that representative, so she was going to lose her seat because they were going to tie it into the other Bronx representative seats, and she would have lost it, but she didn't. You see what I'm saying? So once they get rid of that, but that's when the map is really structured. So it's like, why does the Bronx need 13 different districts?
It's not that big.
I was like, yeah. I was like, I know there's a lot of y'all in that motherfucking apartment buildings. Nigga, I get it. I really do. But goddamn, you know what I mean? So things
Maybe.
like the census.
Because the Bronx and South Bronx.
Yeah. Just cut that shit down.
Yeah.
Cut that shit down on them street numbers. So when you think about it, the census helps her. You see what I'm saying? So she gets an accurate count of how many people, how many things, that she could keep her fucking seat. But they really wanted to get her out. You see what I'm saying? So when you see a lot of politicians run for that or back that, that's why they love that, especially in the House of Representatives. That's where you get all these wacky numbers. With all these, senators, 2 and we're done. 1 and we're done. 1 and done. You get what I'm saying? Jersey got 1. California got 1. I know they got 55 votes. The motherfuckers got 1 to our 14. You get what I'm saying? 1 at a time. I get it, but it's just how many people run along the lines of that, And don't forget, they get everything the other people get. Like great free health care for you and your family. You and your immediate family, You get 2 locations, 2 house locations. 1 in your borough. So she got a nice little apartment in the Bronx. And she got a nice joint in D.C. It's fully furnished. A clothing budget. This budget, she get to rub elbows with the best of the best.
Clothing budget, Jesus Christ.
I'm not knocking it for it. I'm not saying anybody should, but you get what I'm saying? That's when shit starts to go to your head. That's when you really start to realize. And I don't know how long she can hold out against. She going to become on code. The first year, she came out swinging. Second year, she started to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You see what I'm saying? Oh, we fucking up my money, my budget. I'm eating good. No more beans or rice for me, nigga. That's it. You understand? She ain't trying to go back to be a bartender.
I noticed the difference of how when she was first elected. She was all like hungry looking, and now she's like looks well fed.
I ain't seen her a day without makeup, without a fresh 3-4 layers. Talking about I'm regular. And I ain't knocking it. I'm saying you look good, girl. But I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, are you of the people again of the Bronx,
No.
or now are you removed from something?
Well, like I said, you had Kanye talking about he asked for a white girl and he did it.
He got it.
And also I tell people, like, you got some people who never had it, they get it. They're not trying to lose it, so they're going to do everything in their power to keep it no matter what. You saw Steve Harvey ass up there in Trump Towers. I said, them niggas was lining up.
Trump ain't a bad guy. Give me a fair shake.
They did to protect their bottom line.
I hear people's, did you hear Trump donated to the Negro College Fund and NCAA? He's like, why didn't you do that 4 years ago?
Exactly.
It's because he's up for election. I used to say, are you people that stupid? You know how close we are to November? That's why he donated to these black,
Exactly.
whatever, college, this and that, whatever.
They're
It's
trying.
like, he didn't do it 4 years ago.
Nope.
I wait for Biden and them to pull another rabbit out the hat
No, it's coming.
to defer many votes as they can.
Yeah, it's coming. I don't know what they're gonna do with this thing or what they're gonna call because I'm kind of iffy on the mail-in ballots.
I'll tell
waiting
y'all
for that to
guys
fuck up.
this.
If people
I
just do
truly
things
believe
correctly.
Yeah.
we won't be swearing the president in January.
You might be right.
And the reason I'm saying that so much can go wrong with this mail-in shit.
Yeah, it's up in the air, bro. That shit up in
And
the air.
it's gonna be whoever loses is going to dispute.
Yep. Yep.
And it's gonna go from there.
But yo, did we count Jersey? Because I know that Patterson's got a whole bunch of shit in the garbage, nigga. Fuck out of here.
That shit is gonna be scary.
I know. It's wacky and wild. Unless we get a sweep to like where the numbers in the states that are out of count don't even matter. You're like, you got a bunch of threes, nigga. I done swept you with the 29, the 55, and 62. What do you want me to do? You know, unless that's the case. So who knows?
Well, the problem with people that have the power to get rid of mail-in votes,
Yeah.
they don't realize they're gonna find out about it. It's
Yeah.
gonna cause more damage than good.
Yeah. It
So
comes
just
back.
leave it alone. Just let the mail-in votes come in.
Mm-hmm. It's wild, man.
All right, y'all. Last words before we get out of here.
I guess don't forget to vote, even though it doesn't matter.
Make sure you drop your shit off. That's the thing. That's it.
Well, at least take the chance to do the local voting.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, yeah. Please
It's
do.
important to vote for your local.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It really does help with your how things go. And unfortunately, when people do get to a certain level, they might change, and more than likely they will. But you'll get something that'll happen within your community. If you can better your community, and then everyone else does the same exact thing, it starts to change certain things. Especially in these poverty areas, fellas. Like, we should not have 12 Chinese restaurants and 600 liquor stores. You go down Market Street, and there's literally 5 liquor stores a block from each other.
And they're all busy.
And yes, they were busy.
Yeah, that's wild.
And it's that way for a reason. Just like there's so many schools and heavy drug areas, so they can lock you up for a longer time. And pretty much all prisons are corporate now.
Yeah.
I think 99% of them. I think.
Yeah, man.
So you need to start putting a lot of stuff into your community. If you believe you can, you got a clean record, you think you can do better, try it.
Yo,
Instead
go
of
for it, man.
instead of sitting there talking about you can do better, actually go do it.
Go to the city council meetings. Pay attention to this stuff. It starts with the one step. Hey, you see the 6 steps. Just to have a clean record, attend, make sure you're the voting age. Then you can do it. Those are the real
Simple
main
stuff.
threes. Those are the
They ain't ask you
main
for
three.
your credit score, no shit like that.
Nah.
Something real good. And I want to give a shout out again to Patterson's mayor, Asaya, I think his name is. He
Beats
came
me.
through for an interview a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And how he brought the area up where he was at before he became Patterson's mayor, to where you cannot own a business in that borough, township, county, parish if you did not live in there. The police could not work there if they did not live there.
Things like that in Newark too. Not the businesses, but the police.
So
the
a lot
live
of
in the
that
town, yeah.
money stays in house in that community, borough, parish, whatever the hell you want to call it. Doesn't that fucking make sense, people?
Not really, because if I wanted to open up a bodega in Paris, it doesn't mean I want to live in Patterson.
Well, I mean, put it like this: if you
You know what I'm saying?
if you live in Patterson and you have a store in Patterson, you're gonna put more money to the community to clean it up.
No,
So
yeah,
you
I
have a
agree.
lot of these
Like, I'll
individuals who
appreciate it.
own.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
don't
like,
live-
You look at Patterson as a whole, even though Patterson is huge, people.
Oh, yeah, it's gigantic.
Patterson is fucking huge. And you only think that Patterson is the 4th. No, motherfuckers. You go up there, Totowa, off of Union Ave, nigga. That's where a lot of the motherfucking football players are at. You go over there closer to Route, was it 208? You go over there next to Route 20. Some motherfucking beautiful houses over there, people.
Yeah. On the outskirts,
So, yeah.
it looks nice.
So they pretty much push a lot of it internally. The 4th
course.
Ward, 11th Ave, a lot of those
course.
places, 12th. But on the outskirts of it, they eating.
Of course. Yo, things can be done. It's an age-old story. You know what I mean? We have this area for this, and we have those areas for the rest of us. You know, just pay attention in town. Like I said, go ahead. You want to make the changes. Small things like that do make a change.
I said, put
You
your
wanna
money
take
where your
away.
mouth is.
Because a lot of things, when you think about it, it was the same thing Trump couldn't say before. We're hemorrhaging. Money is leaving the states that should be coming into the states that would be making, less taxes or what, less federal taxes, or less this.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But when we pay people and the people throw most of their money outside of the U.S. and keep it outside of the U.S., okay. You know? We can't be the only ones supporting Amazon.
Well, it's just the fact, also the fact, like, you know, real quick before we get like, you walk in these foreign stores, all right? There are no American vehicles out there.
Oh,
They
no.
do not support any kind of local funding or give back, and a lot of this money goes back to their countries. They won't even put money in your fucking hand, but your asses keep running to the fucking stores because you're scared of what someone else feels or telling you you should look like or you should be like.
Yep.
We are the problem, not these individuals. Because if they weren't getting any money, they wouldn't set up shop there. Like the one that closed over there, Teaneck. I applauded that shit. They shut that motherfucker down.
Telling you.
But the other one down the block now is a fucking line.
Yeah. Yeah. Convenience, bro. People are lazy.
Oh,
Sad.
definitely, because like you said before, I think it's another conversation. But if you can do better, do it yourself. So if you open up like whether it's Hispanic or black, whatever, open up their own store.
Yep.
The only problem is the conversation we had maybe a month ago, the crabs in the bucket mentality.
Yeah.
So that's also a problem.
Oh, you got that, and you know, black
You
people
gotta
love
go over that
discounts.
mentality.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, the thing is, they'll pay more.
They'll go to the white
At
person
our
pay
place.
more, yeah.
Yeah.
But you walk in a black-owned
Give
store,
me
it's
10
like,
cents.
where's the hookup?
But they'll go down the street to pay $1 for it.
Yep. Yep.
That mentality kills me.
We're the problem, people.
Yep.
We're the problem. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
All right.